I'm Dave, never been a slave, haven't been the same since my dad went to the grave. Flip the channel, I'm about to change the game. Got so much pull, mess around and make a wave. Catch me surfing somewhere far from where the earth is. It took a minute, but I figured what my worth is. I found my purpose, now a nigga always working out. I want my pockets hurting every time I make a purchase. I'm the best kept secret, they've been sleeping too long. Best thing about secrets, they can't keep them too long. So the world finna know that I'm about to blow. They was all at my show, now they up in my dough. I got a couple of hoes, but I don't never touch them. Cause it's a girl on my mind, and yes, I really love her. But I fucked that up, kinda fucked that over. And when you drunk off love, it's kinda hard to get sober. But now I got a new vice. Counting money sitting underneath the moonlight. I spit fire, I really might need two mics. And nobody can fuck with me. My name is David Morgan, David Baxter Morgan. 28 years old. I make music, I make clothes, I make books. I have a couple books here, well, in my car. But yeah, music is usually what people know me for.
Running shit like I deserve a shoe deal. Cut my old hoes off, need a new feel. It's a new me way before.
Well, I was born in Houston, 1990. Lived there for 10 years. But then my dad passed away when I was like 9, whatever. So then I moved out here, and I was really quiet as a kid. Just didn't really talk much, never really talked. And then came my senior year in high school, I like wrote a poem for like a poetry contest. I also played basketball too. I was like real vocal on the basketball court, but outside of that, I didn't really talk to people. But then I was in the honors classes, and we had this poetry contest, and I was like, man, let me try it. Did it. I got honorable mention, but everybody said I had like the best one. So I was like, okay, maybe if I keep doing this, one day I'll win like a contest or something. And then from there, it turned into writing verses. I got to college, did a spoken word competition, won. It was my first time ever competing or performing even, and I won that. And I was like, okay, I might have something here. And then from there, I linked with a producer. We made a song. People on campus loved it. And then, yeah, the rest is history.
Didn't change, but we would never change. Keep it real, that's the only way, bro.
When I was born in Houston, I was born, I won't say like one of the worst parts, but it wasn't like one of the best parts either. And like I'd see stuff going on around me, and I wasn't really involved in it, but I'd see it going on, and it was like, damn, I don't think this is how life's supposed to be like. Everybody's supposed to be like this. And just growing up, just being like a young black man, just seeing like other young black people struggling, just felt like people needed a voice almost, and people needed something to relate to that wasn't, not just not cliche, but like the drugs and sex and killing, you know what I'm saying? They wanted like a different voice of hope, I guess.
Big bangs got him big mad. Too many.
When my dad was alive, he had like Bob Marley playing, Busta Rhymes playing, Usher, TLC, um, Biggie, like Bad Boy, Diddy, all that. And then even like my cousins were listening like Backstreet Boys, NSYNC, Britney Spears and stuff. So it was just like a whole bunch of like just a melting pot of all types of music. Kind of like I said earlier, it just depends on how you're feeling. Like sometimes I might wake up and I'm like thinking about girls. It's like, damn, I wish I had a girlfriend, or I wish I could get my old girlfriend back. So I'll make a whole project dedicated to that. And then some days I wake up and like I'll go to the gym and like I'll dunk on somebody. It's like, yeah, it's how I'm feeling. So I'll make a song that sounds like, you know, you're going like about to win a championship or something. But yeah, it just depends. Depends on the mood. Winning college battle of the bands with the Mohicans, that group that I made that chillin' song with. We won. I randomly like entered the competition with a song over spring break. Had no idea what we were gonna do, and then like the next day, found out we got invited to South by. It was 2011, so we went to South by, performed, opened up for, like early Wiz, early Big Sean, early Kendrick, Schoolboy Q. Nobody really knew who they were back then. But opened up for them, won that, came back, won the second round in Austin again. Then we got to go to LA. We took like a train from New Mexico, and I forgot my ID. I almost didn't get to get on the train. But then we got to LA. We like got the runner up. We got like second place, but it was still tight just to, off of music, getting to do that.
Feel like I need therapy. I need someone to take care of me.
There was a point in time, and like I tell this to everybody, it was like, I forgot exactly what it was now, but like I was so scared to like do something. I don't even remember what it was, crazy looking back on it, but I started like sketching this fear, like, don't be scared, don't be afraid. And I have a tape called Fear's Funeral. It was originally gonna be called Fear's Dead, but there's this band that nobody even listens to, and they try to like I don't know, this is a long story, so I had to change the name, but I ended up coming with this, and yeah, it's just a reminder, like, not be scared. There's really nothing to be afraid of. And at this point, people don't believe me, but I'm really not afraid of anything now. And it's just, yeah, I don't know. Like, you just fear is kind of like something we need to have it because like it keeps us safe in a sense. Like, if you see a lion, you gotta have some kind of fear to like be like, oh shit. But at the same time, it's like some people are like, man, should I take this other job because this job is more comfortable, but this job would like be more, or should I even like send this girl this message because I'm scared she's not gonna respond? You know, it's just like, but I don't know, just lose that fear and just have more faith than anything.
The thought alone is scaring me. Yeah.
Originally, like the way I even got started into writing is I used to like make blog posts on MySpace with just like dumb poems, like about like cereal or like dinosaurs or just like dumb stuff like that. But people actually liked them, so then I transitioned to Facebook and started getting a little bit more real with them. Like, I don't know, I don't even remember what I was writing about, like the freshman college woes or whatever. I don't know. And people like relate to those, and people always say you should make a book. You should try to make a book. I was like, how am I gonna make a book? But like, doesn't even make sense. And then one day, I think it was like 2014, 2015. I was like, you know what? I'm actually gonna look into how I can like make a book. So I just took a bunch of stuff that I've written, found out how to self-publish, and that's this first book. It's called Light, because 2014 was like one of the darkest years like ever. Like, I went through so much stuff. So then at the end of the year, I wrote this, put it out 2015, and it's more like it's inspirational stuff that I wrote for myself, like a light to get you out of a dark time or whatever. And when I put it out, people responded to it so crazy and they loved it. So then Valentine's Day came around. I was like, I write love poems too. So I put out a book called Love, 2015, and this is one of my favorite ones. It's like a short story, loosely based off real life, but not really. It's based in the future actually. And then it goes into a book of poetry. Like one of the characters leaves a book for their partner. And then this is my favorite one so far. It's called Life. It's like the first three, Light, Love, and Life, was like a little series I was trying to do. I wanted to put out 3 books in 2015, but this got postponed to 2016. But I'm glad it did because I linked up with a magazine company. They saw the first 2 books I did and they wanted to help me publish it. So then I downloaded InDesign, learned how to use it, and then I designed this whole book myself. It's a bunch of poems. I got pictures in here. Yeah, and then they also sell this in Deep Ellum at Deep Ellum Bookstore. If anyone wants to buy it. And then this is my newest one that I'm working on. It's called Talk. I don't know when this video will be out, but hopefully by the time the video is out, this will be out. And this is more like a lot more real. It's a lot deeper. Because one thing people tell me, even when it comes to my music or my writing, is like, you're good, but you can get a little deeper. You can be a little bit more passionate. You can like just dig deeper. So with this one, I really tried to like dig into, I won't say a dark space, but just like more personal, but also like interpersonal that people can relate to. Also, just like thoughts that we all have and we're scared to like share, and you know, just got to talk about it. So that's what this one is. It'll be out soon.
We ain't playing.
With the books, it's like a different thing because there's people. Also, there's people who don't listen to music, but there's people who might necessarily not like listen to rap or listen to R&B or whatever, but they will pick up a book of poems, you know. And then there's people who do listen to the music that wouldn't necessarily pick up a book, but then they see I wrote it, they're like, oh, let me check this out. And they're like, oh man, let me check out more books, you know. So yeah, it's definitely a different kind of pleasure for sure. You do stuff and you never know. It's like, is this what I'm supposed to be doing? Am I wasting my time? But then when you finally have that moment, it's like, okay, this is what I'm supposed to be doing. Now let's just keep going, and eventually something's gonna like work out.
Living reckless, never crash.